some luck, at least in
You
my
know,
life.
sex
I'm not
can't get
interested
you
in
out of
sex with the
everything.
hypocrite. Shut up, dog.
She
I'm talking about
seduces the
sex.
hippogriff.
Hey, hypocrite. Hey, you fly here often? Baby.
Yeah, so I just kind of walk over and kind of, it's I don't know, good or it's a boy or a girl. I'm like, oh, you're a good hypocrite, a good hypocrite. We're gonna get along just fine.
What do you guys think in the chat?
And don't move
Should I let
towards
him
one
start
of those
flying or
looking
no?
glasses,
I'll
because
let the
I
chat
want to be able
decide.
to see all the way down.
Let him
to
fly
make sure that I
or
can see
stop
the
in and
splatters
stop it.
flash when they hit.
What do you guys think?
Hot damn.
So as as you go over to the hippogriff, he seems to take a liking to you a little bit, Sasha. And that hippogriff also goes down into a squatting position to where you can get up and straddle the saddle, get on there and do your thing.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting it, and I'm doing it like a pro. Like I know what the hell I'm doing with absolutely no clue. And so I get on there still the whole time.
Wow,
just
that's
talking
unanimous,
real
guys.
soothing
Unanimous.
and sweetly, and just as kind as I possibly can to this bird, saying, "Please, God, don't let me die." I'm taking off, man.
All right. So how are you doing this? Are you just like pulling like a horse and saying go? Or I mean, what?
Well, I mean, I've observed some of the other guys coming and going. Maybe
Same
right.
here.
Did I see any kind of command word or?
Yeah, the command word.
Getting up.
Fly, birdie.
A command word. Oh, like Raz's magical dagger there. Oh my god.
I'm gonna treat it like an animal, like a regular horse, but lead it to the edge.
Okay. So this thing gets up. It stands up and kind of, wow, this is a big creature as your body starts to rock around, Theo. And
I'm gonna squeeze tighter with my legs to make sure I hold on good.
all right. Sasha,
Kinda
yours
following
stands up also.
his lead, because it
Okay.
seems like whatever he's doing is working. And I'm definitely holding on for dear life, but I'm not I'm trying to still be very mindful of what I'm grabbing and everything, so I don't piss off this bird.
Yeah, it's sort of like a horse saddle, but there are also you do see these riders that are standing up too. So this saddle not only has a normal sitting saddle, but on the back of it there's sort of like a platform that you can actually stand up.
Go to hell with that. We're good.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Oh my god, Theo. Alright, so both of your hippogriffs are over on the edge of the spire. What say you, Theo? What say you, Sasha?
I go.
And how do you go? I mean, I'd like to hear this.
Go.
Sha mule, sha.
Alright, so give me an animal handling check, Theo. As the hippogriff jumps off the end of and basically starts to do a nosedive down towards the floor. And it seems like the ground is getting there, and you're holding on for dear life, Theo. And then all of a
Damn
sudden,
right I am.
the hippogriff, it levels out, and you're all over the place. And just as this happens, Thurl, you can hear him say this, Sasha. I thought he was an experienced rider, as yours just jumps off of the edge. So give me a animal handling check to see how you react on that.
Okay, I say a silent prayer.
He said, for Christ's sake, I thought he was an experienced rider.
Okay, maybe I was being polite.
Yeah. As your hippogriff just basically jumped off the end of the spire. You actually,
nice.
it
Good
seems
job.
like you're riding just like a horse, Sasha. You see
This is
Word
some
for this,
bullshit.
baby. You know what? I was a captain of a ship. I can captain this damn bird.
you can see Theo's hippogriff down below now.
I do a loop-de-loop around the like, hey buddy, what's the problem?
So everybody else on the tower, you can see that both Sasha and Theo are on these hippogriffs now, flying.
I moved closer so I could look through one of those looking glasses. Do they look straight down to see people, or can I angle them up so I can? I want to get a close up of Theo screaming and his terror face.
Who said that was terrified?
Yeah.
He's going away from you, but you can get over there and you can see that he's kind of being kicked around on this thing a little bit. But
I'm having the time of my life.
one interesting thing though, when you're looking through the spyglass, you kind of and then you see something pretty down, and you're kind of then you kind of lose focus of following Theo around, and down in the valley, you see a hooded figure, entering a part of the, a gully. You see a hooded figure.
Just all by
walking,
itself?
yeah.
Nobody else around on that hooded figure?
No, just a hooded
So
figure, and then he
I'm
just
gonna point that out.
kind of disappears.
So I might just point that out to Thurl and just say, Thurl, there's a hooded figure walking around out there. Are all your people inside?
All of our knights are here. Yes, a hooded figure. Probably a shepherd or a farmer.
No. It's something worse. I've seen shepherds and farmers. They don't wear hoods. They wear, like, blue jeans and stuff. Something.
Oh, did I just hear a goddamn it back there? God damn it.
No, it's just my boy on Skype.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard a goddamn it.
No. He's 10. He doesn't cuss. Well, he does, but I don't hear it.
Yeah. All right. So one second.
Know what I really like to do? I could just cast friends.
You should have done that before you went. Is it somatic? We have to gesture?
Yes.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah, let me pull this map back up. Now, remember I showed you guys the Sighing Valley last week? This is the small map. Now, as you're looking across the eastern side of the gully, you can actually, this hooded figure. Let's see. Yeah, it was a hooded figure, and that was, you just saw him kind of moving towards the area of, Knife Point Gully across. He's kind of walking in that area over there. But then again, as you're kind of looking for him, you can see that there are some other sheep herders down there, on the edge of the woods and whatnot.
But they're not wearing hoods, are they?
No, they're not. They're basically tending to their flock.
I mean, hey, I'm used to seeing people tending sheep and stuff, being from the mountains. That's what we raise as mountain goats.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. When somebody's just kind of wandering around and they don't have a job to do, that's gonna kind of stick in my head. I'm gonna make a mental note of where I saw that guy walk, as much as I can remember. Okie doke.
Kel, what about you? Raz, what about you? All this is going on. Two of your companions jut over the edge of the tower.
Loading up, and we're up on the griffins and so on. Kel was actually kind of walking the perimeter of the tower, taking in the whole view.
Yeah.
And stopping at the spyglasses just to see what the vista was.
All right. Give me a perception check first off. Yeah, nothing through the spyglasses or anything like that, Kel. Same thing is basically what Donk is seeing. You can see, there's quite a few, herds of sheep and cattle and other beasts on there that are being herded. But as for anything, in particular, no, nothing. Just kind of,
Yeah, right.
you don't notice anything, here at the tower either. The riders are kind of, you do see that the riders are kind of chuckling, and you can hear Thurl say, "I thought he was an experienced rider."
That's just what he told us, but I've never seen a rider, so I have
Well,
nothing to judge it against.
I hope it won't. I hope it won't be his end, because there's nothing I can do about this now that he is gone.
He rides turtles. That's what he rides most of the time.
Raz?
Yeah, I kind of am staying away from like the big, the creatures and stuff.
Yeah,
just
they're
'cause
eyeing you up and down. They see you
Yeah,
as a
they're a
big
little
old
bit
rodent.
bigger than me, so I kind of stay away from them. But as soon as Sasha and Theo go off the edge, I kind of run over to where they went off and look down and just watch them as they're flying.
Look down
Okay.
and wait for them to hit ground.
Pretty much.
And are you
Kind
kind
of
of
just eyeing.
you're kind of walking around the spire too, just kind of walking around checking things out?
Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of near the edge watching them, but also looking out.
Okay, why don't you give me a perception check also?
How do I do that? I honestly don't remember
Oh.
anything, obviously.
Yeah, you just click on your. You haven't been here in a while, so just click on your portrait up top, and wherever your skills tab is, second one down on the right, just click on the dice that says perception. It's just give it a double click, and you actually are proficient with that. So
Nice, 21.
all right,
There we go.
no problem. So
Great
as you're kind of
double-clicking.
surveying the grounds, you can actually see, and this is just for you only, and no one else to metagame this later on. As you're kind of surveying the area, you can see that there are several spots in the grass where it looks like a fight or something maybe would have occurred, and you can see that there's just tiny tinges of like a dried blood in the grass. And that's what you see.
Okay.
And that was for your ears only, and no one else's. But even though everybody heard it. All right, so let's get back to Sasha and Theo. So you guys are flying these hippogriffs around, and this is actually, guys, this is really dangerous. You are several hundred feet up in the air.
I'm like hugging my hippogriff, saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
All right, so Theo, what are you doing on this?
I'm
this
going to go and give
creature?
myself a bardic inspiration.
Okay, that would probably be a good thing right now. I would totally appreciate you doing that.
Are you worried
You may
for me?
lose another character tonight, Dave.
So Bardic Inspiration gives you what's an additional D4 to your roll, right?
Additional D6.
D6, okay. And that does get higher as you level too, which is nice.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so it's time for you to make a animal handling check, Theo. I mean, explain to, what are you doing? Are you just trying to play it off as you're like a master griffin rider, or what?
Of course I'm playing it off. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's not a good roll, Theo. That's not a good roll at all.
Did you add
Theo
your
dies.
bonus? Did you add your inspiration bonus?
How do we go?
His inspiration luckily takes him over to a 12, which is still, you're struggling, Theo. Just because of your your height and your stature, this is definitely not built for a dwarf. So
Oh, but it's fun as hell.
you are definitely having problems controlling this beast, and you're having a problem, staying in your seat. Sasha, what are you doing with this beast? Are you just trying to play it off too, or?
I'm just at this point.
He's so
I am
lucky
trying
he
to
used Bardic
convince this
Inspiration.
thing to
He's so
head
lucky
back.
he would have fell.
Shit, she's cocky now.
I'm not cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm just like, okay, Birdie. Thank you for the safe trip. Let's go back.
Let's get back. So I mean,
Ready
are you
to roll
trying to?
another check?
I mean, are you trying to pull the head towards a certain way? I mean,
Yeah.
all right. So give me another animal handling check.
God.
This is your This is just a wisdom check for you. So
Right. Exactly. Don't ask me how I'm pulling this off with just doing wisdom checks. Oh shit.
oh my God, Sasha,
Shit.
this thing is, yeah, as you're kind of, reaching down, talking to the hippogriff, this thing wails and bucks you off of the This thing bucks you off. Now I'm gonna let you do a. I'm gonna let you do a.
Wait a minute, do I have any inspiration? No, I can't use it because I didn't say it ahead of time.
I'm gonna let you do a dexterity saving throw to try to catch the saddle or something like that.
You better use your inspiration
as
now.
you are thrown
Yeah.
off.
I'm gonna use. I still have a point of inspiration from a previous game, so I'm gonna use that day.
Okay. That's what you get for trying to fly a hippogriff. Alright, so you rolled once, so go ahead and roll it again. You can hit that on the lower left-hand button. There's an ADV button. Not this time, but you've already rolled once, so roll
Oh,
again.
okay. So.
Yeah, next time, just in case, if you need to do a
Okay.
roll with advantage.
If you survive, he means, and you play another game.
So
You make your new character.
yeah, you are quite lucky with your, because I was looking for a 15 on that save. So as you get thrown off of this thing, you are pretty quick and nimble, and you can grab onto the saddle. So now you're dangling off of this hippogriff as it's like flapping. Now it's flying and has no rider, so it's kind of seems like it's going in behind and following the other hippogriff in front of you, which is basically the one that Theo's on.
Maybe I should throw one of my rocks at it.
So yeah, so now you're hanging on for dear life, and you're gonna have to do basically a strength check every single round to make sure that you're gonna stay onto this thing.
I don't suppose I could do some sort of fancy acrobatics and swing myself back up onto the saddle there, Dave. Come on.
Do it
I'm
at
a
disadvantage.
We'll- We'll talk about that next round. So, all right.
Okay.
So Thurl, he goes, "Good God, the woman just fell off," and he tells his other riders to see if they can get over there, and he says, "Obviously these fools are not riders." He says, He says, "I should have spotted it, but they just took off before I could really say anything. I didn't think they were riders, but." Get out there and try to get them, and if they fall, it's their own fault. And then he kind of he looks over towards he looks over at you three that are still on the top of the pinnacle, and he says, "These guys were not riders, were they? These two were not riders, I don't think. If they survive this, I will be surprised."
I only have their word to go on. They said they were.
Unbelievable.
Sasha rides birds all the time.
Theo calls them cocks, and cock's a bird.
She's a big bird rider. That's all I hear about
Wow.
her. Riding birds, riding birds.
Totally not. Totally
But I
not
also
in the
yell,
rules. I'm
"No,
just.
no,
I'm
Sasha's gonna die!"
free flowing with this, guys. All right, so Theo, it is. What are you doing, Theo?
I'm gonna try to
You know,
bring
you're
us back.
kind of. Okay, so you're gonna try to steer this thing to back to the tower.
Yep.
Okay, give me another roll.
Should
All
I
right.
should I have
Booyakasha!
given her my ring of feather fall? No, I'm just joking.
Right? Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so Theo, you're able to get it about halfway back to the tower. So, seems like you've kind of, you've rode quite a few rams in your days and horse, mini mules. You think you might
I'm
be
just getting the hang of it. Don't worry. I'm getting the hang of this.
I mean, you're no pro at all, but you've kind of got the thing settled down a little bit for now. So Misty, how's it going?
Okay, I think my carriage is getting ready to die. Oh well.
Why
I
don't
can
you
always make another one.
Why don't you give me a strength check to see if you're, because this thing is flying around. It is jerking all over the place, especially with no rider. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're basically. I was looking for at least a 10, so you plummet. So I'm sorry. Why don't you give me 20d6 damage? Because you're a couple hundred feet up in the air.
Well,
So-
is there even any point?
Well, of course there is, because everybody wants to see big numbers. I mean.
Roll with it when you hit the ground.
Oh, there you go. 69 damage from the fall.
Yep, I'm dead.
How many hit points do you have?
At 69, I can tell you that right now. Crap, where's my health on here?
On the main tab, sort of in the middle.
Maybe I'm
Your hit
blind, but I'm
points
not
are,
seeing.
I'm sorry, at the bottom. They're 22.
Oh, okay. 22,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Far
everybody-
beyond.
you guys on the tower, all of a sudden you can hear Thurl say, "Oh my God, she fell from the griffin." And Misty, you have fallen. I'm
Hey,
so-
I lived
I
dangerously.
am so
No
sorry.
regrets.
Your character is dead.
Oh,
You
that's
basically
okay.
black out from the shock because you know that you're screaming on your way down. And then you black out and then splat on the earthen floor.
Now, here's what I'm thinking, Dave. You've got two
Sure.
characters killed in the same week.
I think that's
That's
a first.
some bad karma.
Yeah, that's and two separate games.
I know.
But that's the
And they're
that's the chance that you take when you tell a master griffin rider of Waterdeep that I can ride, sure. I'm a graduated rider. I from my master. I want to ride my own griffin. Misty, oh my goodness.
You know what? Hey, I'm ballsy.
You
I
are.
thought I could pull it off.
You
If it wasn't
definitely-
for her talking all that shit, I wouldn't even be in this situation.
If you would have just agreed to take the place and kill them all, my character would still be alive right now.
Okay, so Theo, you're starting to get close to the spire. Give me one last animal handling check to make sure that you make it, and you do. It is a very rough landing.
Rough land, that's a 21. That's going to be an awesome landing.
But it's it's a hippogriff. It's no horse. It's no ram. It's a rough landing. And the hippogriff comes to a stop, and Thurl comes over to you, and he tells you, did you see the other rider had fallen behind you?
No.
Sasha, she fell I could see she fell from the hippogriff. And then, about another 20, 30 seconds later, the hippogriff lands behind yours and the saddle is empty.
I have 2 words for you. Platinum pieces. Let's get them.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. Donk's sad. We better go get her body, though. Maybe she's still alive. I'll get the first half that landed about a mile this way. You guys can go get the rest of her. I mean, anytime we have to
That's
look
what
for
you
half
get,
an hour to
guys. I
find
mean,
all
when
of
you
her
do
teeth,
something
that's
like
not a
that,
good
I mean,
sign.
that's a chance
Well,
you
these
take.
people are religious people, so wouldn't they have like a cleric or something?
Yeah, probably not. But it's going to cost money. Hey, she has that platinum pieces. If we can find it, then we can get a chunk of her body that they can bring back to life or something.
Well, considering the platinum pieces were like in her boobs, God
Yeah.
knows where
They're
they
probably
are.
the first to hit.
Yeah, and the other 2 riders, they get back also and tell Thurl, we saw her fall, but there was just nothing that we could do, sir. And he says, she obviously wasn't an experienced rider. And then he looks over towards you, Theo, and says, you've never ridden a hippogriff, have you?
Fuck no, of course not. I don't know why you believe her.
Well, your friend has fallen. I'm sure she has fallen to her death. I don't think anybody could survive a fall of several hundred feet. So
No, of course not.
you may want to find your friend, give her a proper burial.
Let's get that. Hey, is there any clerics any around here? We can bring her. We can
Not
raise
here,
her?
not here at the tower. Razor, as in
Or
a
not raise,
resurrection,
but
that is a
resurrection.
very expensive process.
How many dollars is it? How many monies?
I don't know. I do not know. We do not provide temple. We do not provide temple pleasures
services.
here. Yeah, we just do not.
Well,
We are
all she doesn't need a resurrection.
Griffin Rider
She needs
Club.
a resurrection.
Well, let's. I guess we're gonna have to start hoofing down the spire to try to find. Because I don't know if I feel safe riding one of those birds now. Now that I realize how dangerous it is, so I think we're gonna hoof down the spire and.
I'll ride with one of the riders.
To land on the thing.
Yeah, get there faster. As long as I'm not driving, I think I'll be fine.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna walk the stairs. It's the most exercise I've had in months.
It's okay. I'm bringing back my mage. It's time for fireballs again, baby.
Wow, the chat is bloodthirsty.
What are
Are
they? What
they?
are they saying?
There is. Oh, where'd it go? Oh,
Kind of hard to
Poiasis
bury
was
a
like
slushy.
I was hoping for Theo's blood to be spilt as well.
Oh, wow.
Damn, guys. I honestly said, die.
I guess Donk is gonna just take over the whole group then. Come on, everybody. Is anybody Raz, Kel? You guys following me, or you guys? We gotta go find her body.
Yeah, I think a good barrel
Sorry,
for.
I was hitting the wrong key. Yeah, I'm going with you.
I'm with you too.
All right.
So Dave, we're gonna hoof down this spire.
Thurl,
I'm crying the whole
Thurl
time
says
there.
that you may get your things and leave the spire.
Oh,
Aw.
got kicked out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about the Manicore? I was gonna fight it.
Well, as you're leaving the tower, you can hear an alarm go off. A very loud horn. Let's see if I have this. I think I do. There you go. You hear this sound. You hear the horn.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, everybody. That was Donk.
And as
Gondor needs
as
us.
the horn sounds, several minutes later, you can see a half a dozen Griffin riders out, and it seems like they're flying in a pack, and then they kind of disappear into another part of the valley. So, yeah, Sasha,
Yeah,
you
that's
lost the character, Sasha. What's
And,
up?
I'm walking down the stairs just blubbering. Just crying the whole way down. Snot just coming out of my nose and tears streaming all the way down there. What's she doing? She said she was a good bird rider. I lied. But by the time I get to the bottom,